Good morning from a very windy Scotland. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully the stream is up and running properly and Røde doesn't pull us over with this long line. I'm going to try and there's no specific place. I'm going to have to hold this out just now until we finish the intro. Good morning, everyone. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. You're joining me, Stephen Crighton, and our 8 dogs on Wednesday the 29th of October. It's windy here in Edinburgh. Let me show you our surroundings. We've got a kind of ominous day. The wind is one thing, but we've definitely got some storm clouds brewing, and especially over in this direction, they're coming from this way. So we're working hard now so that it pays off by the time we finish up. Hopefully the dogs will be nice and tired, and by the time this kind of storm front hits, then we'll be able to just call it a day when they're least enthused. How are we all doing? Crafty Clark is joining us in the comments. Hello, thank you for tuning in. And Irina and Rebel. Wow, what a cracking start to the chat. Oh, later in the day. No, it is not later in the day, Crafty Clark. It is not. We've had things change over the weekend, so it is currently 11 AM for us. But it may be a different time of the day for you than when we're usually live, so that's definitely been a change. It's been quite interesting watching how the dogs react to that, because they're not been, certainly Dante was struggling with his feeding times, and I know some of these guys were struggling with the times that they would normally go out and pee and poo and all that kind of thing, so it's been a bit disruptive to our start of our week. However, we're persevering as only we can. Irina, it's beautiful here today. It is stunning, but I'm worried about this. I'm worried about this cloud and everything that's behind it. So if we look to the north, probably over towards where you are, Irina, I think you're probably off in that direction. If indeed you are from where your username suggests you're from, you're probably off in that direction up there. So good morning. We're waving. We're waving. Wow, it's a wild and windy start to our session. Down here in this little dip, the wind isn't so fierce, but I don't know if I don't know if the microphone's picking up on it. There's a kind of antenna behind us. The wind is howling through that. It's almost whistling. So apologies in advance for anyone who is put off by the sound, but we're out and about. You can turn us up or turn us down to your liking. Just walk with us for a little while. Enjoy our dog walk and have some fun. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We've been out in every conditions known to man. Mind you, probably not what's going on in Jamaica. We've not had that quite to deal with ever. I have had the dogs out in a few actual storms, weather warnings and such like, but nothing like what's going on over there. Goodness me, something else. Yeah, that's kind of, you can see daylight underneath it, but it's just rolling over and rolling over and rolling over the hills in the south, to the south there. So there's definitely something coming. Are we okay, gang? They're getting tore up down there. I know. It's actually, I've seen a few people's live streaming it. I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I'd be using my phone battery for live streaming in such an event. I think I'd be tucking that away and making sure it was safe and fully charged in case we needed to use it for an emergency. But I suppose someone has to document these things. It was ferocious. It's pretty bad here, but not as bad. Not as bad. Daniel, name 3 countries in Africa. Madagascar, South Africa, Botswana, People's Republic of Congo, Egypt. That's more than 3, right? A little bit of all over the map there as well. You're getting a Belgian Malinois. Wow. Wowee. Good on you. Oh, Harris is back to barking again. Hello, buddy. The Malinois are, I hope you've got a good grasp of the breed, because they are incredibly driven. Say goodbye to your fingers. They're gonna get bitten. I've heard 189 phone winds up. Oh, miles an hour. Oh my goodness, right. Oh, excuse me. Do you know, I don't mind you playing with them. I really don't. I love it, in fact. But it's too loud. It's too loud for everyone watching. And no, maybe save it for 10 minutes time, or you could have done it earlier. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, you can have some cuddles. I know. Keep coming, team. Keep coming. Biscuits revved up. They all get a little bit more animated, a little bit more hyper in the wind. It's definitely a factor. It's definitely something that, when we live in such a kind of changeable environment, weather-wise, the days that we don't have wind, you forget to appreciate it, and the days that the wind is here, goodness me, it drives them all a bit potty. So, goodness me, 225 miles an hour wind gusts. Good, you know, thank you. Barney's safe. Good boy. He's saying hello to another doggy. It's not like you, bud. Is that a dog you know? This is us at our summit. You get a good panoramic view of the city in a second. Once we get to the top, I'll show you around. Welcome to everyone who's joining us for the first time, especially. You're very close to our first part of the day. Bear with me, I'll explain that in 2 seconds. Our regular viewers and our members know about this. We'll talk about it in a second though, but I'll show you the sights of Edinburgh from where we are just now, at the top of this hill. We've got temperatures of 7 degrees here, and it feels like 0. And let me tell you, it feels like 0, all right, goodness me. It is icy cold. And over to the south, here we've got a kind of bit of a storm on its way. I'm not sure. There's the sun poking through the clouds. Make a wish. So if you're new here, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. We have quite a ongoing standard thing that we do with the dogs every day. So I look after these dogs, and each day's in a different sort of combination. So we've got 8 of them out today, but I look after 25 altogether. The number of dogs that we have out determines how we play this game. But so we've got 8 dogs out, so what we'll do is we'll do it on the number 8. So every time we get 8 likes on the stream, on the live stream, we'll give them a little biscuit, courtesy of you folks watching along. It's your way of being part of the session, and it's their way of being paid for being the star of the show. So we're 1 like away from them getting their first bit of interaction from you folks. Who wants to double tap that screen and get us over the threshold, and we'll show everyone what we're doing. Someone want to do it for us? I'm also conscious that as I'm talking here, there's a little bit of a delay between me saying it and it being broadcast, so I won't get impatient. This way. Good girl, Ruby. Good girl. Good puppies. if you're enjoying what you're watching, folks, as well, don't be afraid to give us a like. And don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. We go live every day. We've got a nice little community. Our members here are very good fun. Don't be stingy, Stephen. Well, I'm only seeing 7 likes on the screen. I promise you, I'm not exaggerating that. I'm not holding out. Are we okay, guy? Okay. If you've got any questions about the pack, or you want to tell us where maybe you're watching along from, I really love knowing that. We always get some interesting places pop up on the chat. So we're here in Scotland, in Edinburgh. I believe it's half term in the south of England. Do you know? Here you go. Be right back. I see 8, just trust me. Okay, okay, okay. I now you actually see 9, so that's good. We will a gentleman always believes the word of another gentleman. So we'll sort that out in 2 seconds. We'll get somewhere where I can pop the camera down flat and give them their reward. Maybe just up here beside these benches will be a good place. The problem isn't actually the camera being flat, the problem is the tripod getting blown over. The size of the phone just acts like a sail. So a nice bit of stable ground is always preferable. This could work. This could work. Right, Ribs, you're kind of part of making this work, Ruby. Right, I wonder where that's actually pointing to. I can go here. Here we go, guys. In you come. In you come. This is from our wonderful people watching along at YouTube. Yes, it is. You don't know anything about them. You don't even know they exist. But they know you exist, and they are very happy to see you this morning, and they're giving you a little biscuit digitally. Good girl, Rubes. Did you get one, Shari? I feel like you did. Do you want one, Harris? You don't often take. Thank you, sweetie. Not my fingers, thanks very much. There you go, bud. Here we go. Right, well, thank you to everyone who has contributed to our first biscuit, our first little training treat of the day. Their royalties, their little payoff for being the stars of the show. If they were here right now, if you were here with them right now, they'd be all over you for that biscuit. They certainly wouldn't be sitting patiently waiting. They would just, if they knew you had one, they'd be all over you. Excuse me, yeah, like this. And some of your counterparts have been doing, jumping up, Junebug. Exactly. My nose is running. I hope I'm not getting a cold. I hope we're not coming down with something. Amy called that, and who knows how long. Yeah. Well, I can sense it. I can tell. Oh, Juno, your bark is so loud. Your bark is so loud. There's the kind of suburbs. I think this rain is coming. I can see it coming through the clouds back there. We're about to get soaking. We've got about 4 or 5 minutes. Edith, Ruby, Juno, we're gonna go this way. Double time. Good puppies. Good puppies. Good Charlie boy. We're gonna go a different way. We're gonna go the opposite way to which I'm going, but I can see up ahead it's very muddy. So it's just an extra job of cleaning the dogs as well as toweling them off in what is about to become a storm. A shower at least. So it's definitely on its way. Welcome along to everyone who's watching along for the first time. Thank you for tuning in to me and my team. You're watching Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. We've got our 8 dogs out this morning. If you're new here, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Don't be shy. Come and join our little community. Be part of it. Subscribe to the channel if you wish, if it's making your day. We go live each day around about the same time, so especially if you're watching along from England and it is indeed half term and you're looking for something to keep occupied with during this time of the day. We're usually up for about half an hour, and we have very sort of family friendly content here, so welcome along. Welcome along. Also, again, if you're just tuning in, you may have missed it just a few moments ago, but each time that we get the live stream, to get the number of likes that the number of dogs that we have out, then we'll give them a little reward for that as well. So we've got 8 dogs, so the next milestone is 16 likes. We're not a million miles away from that just now. I'm probably going to get told in the chat that we've reached it, but I can see 14 on my screen just now, so we're 2 away. 2 away, but I think I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Right, what are we seeing in the chat? Rebel, you are going to town. Oh yeah, I had actually caught up with all of that. Hi everyone. We're safe. We're safe. Everyone, good morning. Welcome along to our little live stream. Welcome to my little channel of doggies. If you need a little bit of positivity in your social media diet, this is the place to get it. The world is full of sort of things, clickbait, that make you frustrated and angry, and hopefully the dogs are not one of them on this session. So hopefully this is just a nice positive place to be. Hey sweetie, I know, I see you all. See you all. James, good morning, where are you? We're here, but where are you? Where are you? We've been looking for you, James. You said you were going to be here, and you're not. A bit frustrating. But welcome nonetheless. Welcome nonetheless. Yeah, no, she jumped when my voice raised there. James, we're in Edinburgh, in Scotland. It's part of the UK. I don't know where you're from, so I don't know how much detail I need to give you there, but welcome along. And who else have we got? Aussie Jen giving us a thumbs up. How we doing? Jill says hi. I meant which country? Yeah, Scotland, James. You seen another couple of dog walkers you couldn't watch? Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting, Rebel. I'm super interested in that. We should talk. We should talk, bud. But I see just now that we've hit our milestone of 16 likes. So 2 times the number of dogs that we have. So we'll give them each a little biscuit. So that was Charlie. This is Edith. This is Biscuit back here. Good boy, Biscuit. This is Ruby. Good girl, Ruby. This is Juno. Juno not to be mistaken for Biscuit. Biscuit not to be mistaken for Juno. This is Nell barking at us. Thank you. Good girl. We've got Barney boy back here. Hey, buddy boy. And somewhere behind us is Harris. Maybe take a biscuit, maybe not. He might just run away just now because the others are chasing him. There we go. He took one. He's taking one. So that's the team. There will be a quiz later, so I hope you're taking notes. Yeah, this is a kind of two-way street, guys. We're not doing it for free. You've got to pass the test if you want to be part of the team. Isn't that right, Rebel? Yeah, great positivity as always. Jen, you're so kind. Sometimes your words on here, you don't realise how much you brighten up my day. It goes for a lot of people in the chat, but yeah. I carry around with me. See, Harris has got his biscuit still. He's not even chomped into it yet. He's licking it like a lolly. And the others know. The other Ruby is definitely aware that there's some low-hanging fruit on the horizon. Good boy, Harris. Good boy. I look forward to certain behaviour at this point. Harris to chew on Ruby's lead. He did it just as I was about to go live. He was doing it non-stop, and it was so like over the top. I had to stop him. He was properly, I think he was trying to murder it. He was definitely trying to do something to that lead. That inanimate object, by the way, YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Sorry for saying that word. Let's see. There's a little stone round here that I often get the dogs to pose on for photos. We'll see how many. We've got 8. You've got about 1 minute to take some bets on how many we can get up on that stone. I'll try and get all 8. What do we think? What do we think? Good puppy. Good puppy. There it's there. There she goes. Harris and Juno. She loves them. She loves them. We've got 2. Does anyone have 2 as their guess? Oh, we got 6, 7. We got 6, 7, but we didn't get 2. Right, you guys, let's get up here. Edith up. Good. Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, up you come. Charlie, up you go, buddy. You were up. Yeah, good. So that's 3. Ruby, up you go. Ruby. Ruby. No, not up on me. Now, go on. Yeah, good, Ruby. Good girl. Good. 4. Juno, you going up? Juno. Ruby's going to pull me over. Ugh. Sorry, Ruby. Sorry, sweetheart. We'll leave them to it. The ones that jumped up, though, the Fab 4. There we go now. Good boy, Charlie. Good, Edith. I can't believe we got a 6, 7 in the comments. 6, 7. The kids go crazy for this, don't they? They really do. Hi. Hi. Hello. Right, let's keep moving. I think Juno has scratched an itch. She was adamant of catching Harris there. Harris has just chilled out, he's not bothered. In case you're wondering, obviously we monitor this behaviour all the time. We're not letting the dogs just run wild and trying to hurt each other or cause any kind of damage to each other or anything like that. It's not like that at all. It's all play. It's all very healthy play. It sounds quite aggressive from one of the dogs, from Juno, but she is a bit more expressive when it comes to her voice. So all the dogs that I work with are totally different. And in the past I've worked with other dogs that as they run, as they're chasing, their cup kind of overflows with excitement and it can't be contained. So it comes out in various ways, and for her it's coming out as a bit of barking. To the untrained eye, to people that are watching us and seeing them running around and seeing her go crazy and really bark at them, I think a lot of people in the past have thought that she was trying to hurt him. But in fact, I mean, if I just show you just now, they're walking side by side with each other. They're not enemies. They're far from it. They're very well matched, and part of the barking is coming as a result of the slight differential in speed. So Harris was quicker, Juno is frustrated because she's slower. And often what you find with the boys to keep play going is that they'll self-handicap. So if you imagine a young boy taking out a young girl for a date and they go and play like air hockey or something like that, or something that's competitive but not really in a contact way, something like air hockey is probably going to be fairly even. If they were to go out and have an arm wrestle, it's maybe not going to be as even. So often what you find with male and female dog combinations like Harris and Juno, when they're bonded and they like each other, is that the males will usually self-handicap a little bit to keep the game going a little bit. And for Harris that would look like him just slowing down, just to give Juno a chance. But he does nothing of the sort. He's not for letting her get an inch. So he's like, if you want to catch me, you've got to catch me at my full pace. And sometimes she's interested in that and sometimes she's not. And today she was. And you'll both sleep soundly this afternoon as a result, won't you guys? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah, they're just playing. They seem to get along good. Your dog would lose his mind with too many. Yeah, so if we start a new dog, that can often be the case. New dogs that join us can either be a bit overwhelmed or a little bit over aroused, is what we call it in the dog profession. So arousal is what we saw with Juno there, that barking. And so the way that we combat that in the first instance is that we would never allow a new dog to come out with all 8 other dogs straight away, or all 7 other dogs. I usually keep it to a combination of 8. So they wouldn't come out straight away with that. There would probably be a 2-week period where I'd work directly with the dog and the family, and we'd do simple things like, first of all, getting the dog used to me, then getting the dog used to the van, and then we'd maybe do a session where it was the dog, the new dog, plus maybe 1 or 2 other dogs. Then we'd maybe do another session where it was the new dog and 3 or 4 other dogs. And then at that point you get a very good feeling for how the dog's going to act and react, and we'd bring them into the full team and see how they cope. Not everyone makes it. Not everyone is cut out to be part of the pack. And a lot of it is down to how they've been handled and raised during a very particular period as a puppy. There's a very sort of interesting sort of time period as a pup where they have no fear, but they also have very little understanding of the world. So basically everything is new and exciting to them, and they don't think anything can hurt them and all that kind of thing. So as long as that goes well, they're usually cut out for pack life. Often what can happen is that people maybe leave it a little bit too late to introduce them to other dogs. By that point they've built up a little bit of fear or a little bit of worry about the world, and by that point they can that sort of, even although they might not appear to be fearful, they can come out in different ways, and over arousal is a massive part of that. So that if they can't be quiet around the other dogs, if they can't walk and relax with the other dogs, you know, on yesterday's session we were just lying down and just chilled out in some of the grass, and they were all just lying down with each other and that kind of thing. So that's a skill that you wouldn't think was important, but it's probably one of the most important things. Is can you mirror what the other dogs around you are doing, basically. So if they're playing, we let them play. You know, if they're lying down when the others are playing, that's kind of a red flag. So like Barney here is lying down there, or sitting down, but he actually He's just spent, I think. We'll go back to Barney. This way. Excuse me guys, my nose is running something rotten. Look at your fancy emojis, Crafty Clark. I know they're awesome. You may have missed the treat at 10. Well, we were doing it actually at, I've kind of changed it a little bit because our numbers have been dwindling a little bit. So we've been doing it on the number of dogs. So we did it at 8 and then we did it at 16. We're about to do one more. We're about to do one more. I'm going to plop the camera somewhere like that. And yeah, guys, I know. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me just see where the camera's pointing. Thank you. Yes, well done. Right, move out the way, Biscuit. Let me see. Here we go. Edith. Good girl. Harris. There we go. There we go. Barney. Who's for you? B. Good boy. Ruby. Juno. Biscuit. Edith. Now, Charlie. Harris, you want one? He's taking one. He's taking one. There we go. Good puppies. Juno's trying to dig her way into the treat bag. She's not going to get in. She's going to give up. There you go. There's nothing there for you. So don't start getting stressed. Yes and no. I can see you. I can see you. Good boy, B. Good boy. Good Nelly now. Ruby, come see me. I see you all. Don't be jealous now. Don't be jealous. Oh, you might have got into it that time. You did. How did you do that? How did you do that? What a rascal. It's nice and still and calm now. This cloud that was threatening, that I said we had about 5 minutes. I think we've got about 5 minutes from now. It's wait till I turn the camera around. We're in there. We're just about finished, but we're in for it. We are in for it. Such sweet babies, I know. They're awesome. Every time that I've been talking about the stream in the last week, we've been talking about getting pickpocketed. That's Otis was good for it. That's Juno that's done it as well. I forget who else was doing it last week. There was another one. Rebel, you'll remember. Someone else pickpocketed me, wasn't it? Was it maybe Juno again? Actually, I can't remember. But yeah, cheeky puppies. Cheeky puppies. I'm just going to move this way, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. So if you're new here and you're just tuning in, or you've been with us for a little bit, and you're wondering what's going on, you can find out more about what we do tomorrow, because we're going to sign off just now. We're going to call it a day. I'll be live again tomorrow around about 11 AM, so that was half an hour ago, whatever time of the day it is for you. And yeah, we'll be up tomorrow and again on Friday, so don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, you can be part of the fun. Right, from me and the team, we're going to say goodbye. Barney is about to get told off. Hi! Barney! You couldn't resist that final word, could you? Well, now you've started Harris off. Right, I'm going to go and deal with these guys. Have a great day, have a great Wednesday, have a great hump day. And from me and the team, we're going to see you later. Take care. All the best, guys. Bye-bye. Well done, pups. Well done.